All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and well, ladies and gentlemen, hope everybody's having a great motivation Monday, man. Um, so I want to get right to it, man, because the Cowboys won yesterday, and because they won, apparently I'm not a real Cowboy fan. Because they won yesterday, now I'm back to being not a real Cowboy fan, and so I beg the question: is something wrong with me? As a Cowboy fan, there's something wrong with me. It's something I'm missing. Do I think weird? Okay, I'm first of all, shout out to the person that dropped this comment. But I just want to read this one because this is why I differ from a lot of Cowboy fans. The question goes, are you sure you're a real Cowboy fan? You be all over the place. Why would you say Cooper Rush look like Dak? When you play bad, you say Cooper Rush is the worst quarterback in the world. Stop. Have I ever said Cooper Rush is the worst quarterback in the world? But also, what we fail to realize is you can have. I just said the same thing about Shedeur Sanders. I said I didn't think Shedeur Sanders had a good game the other day. Now before that, I said that boy good, that boy good, that boy good. You can have a bad game, and people can say, "Yo, that was a bad game. Yo, you sucked in that game. Oh, you good this game." It's a your performance is indicative of that day, right? But let's look at something, man. I want to look at something. I'm gonna see if I can pull this up. Y'all bear with me. But when you say things, um, I want to look at Dak's because we're talking Dak and Cooper Rush, right? I want to look at Dak's quarterback rating throughout this season, right? Before the injuries, all right? This is just his QBR. 68, 72, 14, 37, 43. Okay. Let's look at Cooper Rush's quarterback rating yesterday. Cooper Rush quarterback rating yesterday was 117. So yeah, he looked better than Dak. What are we talking about? Because yes, we're talking about yesterday's game. The title says, and I quote, the Dallas Cowboys versus the Washington Commanders reaction, not the Cowboys season reaction. So yes, he looked better than Dak yesterday. The numbers said it. I'm not making this up. What are we talking? Like people don't like break down, man. I don't get it. But the minute you don't, or the minute you just break down a game, and sometimes I think that's where the issue come in, because we forget that we're saying this game. This game. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So that's why I said Cooper Rush looked better than Dak, because he did, and the numbers said he did. He doubled up Dak's best game. Anyway, have a good game. If they start a lot, but every quarterback is not all pro. You are dissing Micah. You are dissing Micah. I'm assuming they want to say who is really a generational type like him. Who cares about his podcast? Who cares about his pod? I'm dissing Micah. Let's break that down though. And this is all love. I was going to reply to you, but I wanted you to see my face so I could break it down to you. My problem with Micah is, for one, I think there's some hype with Micah. Now, Micah is nope, not doing generational talent. Like, what's our qualification for generational talent? Because you close your eyes, you say generational talent, you say Deion Sanders, you say Lawrence Taylor, you say hell, Tom Brady. I'm just naming quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just naming football players. You say generational talent. You talking Barry Sanders. You talk Emmitt Smith. Generational talent. That generational talent, I mean, that individual is among the elite of the elite. He should be at the top. The guys I named just now, when they was in the league, well, nobody better than them. Well, nobody. Okay, maybe Barry better than me. That's a discussion. But you get what I'm saying. That's when you talk about Micah right now. I can give you Joey Bosa, T.J. Watt, Myles Garrett. It's some more out there. I'm doing it. I ain't trying to make this video too long. But do you put Micah over in those guys? No. So some of that is Cowboy hype with Micah. Now, I get Micah, but sometimes it's that fandom in him. It's the Cowboy fandom. I think that makes him a little delusional. I hate the podcast. I think the podcast. I think he to me, and it's only to me, it gets more of a target on his back because you talk smack about these players or these players' quarterback, and then you got to come see him and you don't show up in the playoffs. And when these games matter, has Micah shown up? Okay. Now it says, I tune in to you just to see where off the wall mood. Okay, that you're in. I've been a Cowboy fan since the early 80s. Real Cowboy fans don't talk like that. I'm going to address that real quick, ladies and gentlemen, because let me say this. First of all, you say you've been a Cowboy fan since the 80s. I don't even feel like you can understand me. Because when the Cowboys won their last Super Bowl, I was 6. Okay? So you might have seen that. You might have experienced that. You might have really seen them do it and got that championship experience at an age where it really resonated. I have not. As a Cowboy fan, so my passion is a little deeper. My passion, my want for this team to win is a little different. So, and you say real Cowboy fans don't talk like that. This is my question. When I'm talking about these players, or am I talking about this team? Am I making stuff up, or do I play the video so you can hear it? Because I don't want people to say I'm making. You can say what you want to say when it comes to Dak and Cooper, but I just read you the stats. And I'm not a big stat guy. Let me be honest. I'm not a big stat guy. But you can see the team yesterday, how they came back, how Cooper Rush looked poised. Cooper Rush dude, it's an individual game reaction, not a team season reaction. That's why it's called a reaction. I'm reacting to the moment, not the team. And I think sometimes they get mystified on people that are like, well, you said this. Like, okay, that was last week. I think Shedeur Sanders is the best quarterback in college football, but he had a bad game and his numbers didn't even say it, but I felt like he held the ball too long. He was trying to do a little too much in that game, and it cost him. He wasn't the reason they lost, but you get what I'm saying. Real Cowboy fans don't talk like that. Well, that's the problem. Because as a Cowboy fan, I'm just supposed to say, oh, no, man, everything peachy, everything good. Hey, man, no problem. Everybody's good. Shout out to you. I'm not dissing you. But I really want to take this opportunity to break down and maybe we can understand each other a little bit more. Maybe it's some other Cowboy fans that needed me to do this so they can understand where Chris is coming from. I want to win. And there's certain people that say, hey, man, hey, we beat the Commanders, though, baby. Hey, and I feel you. I'm not mad at y'all. I think I went through, I thumbed y'all out. Jay, that's what I feel you. Me, because it's been 3 damn decades, that's not enough for me. I can't. We've been beating them. We've been beating them. Whatever that guy does, I want to win, though. Am I the only one that feel like that? Like, I want to win. I'm not okay with being okay. My kids don't bring home a C and daddy jump off the wall. I want to win. I want to talk smack to Eagles fans, and they talk smack to me, and we go back and forth, but I can talk about trophies in the last 20 years. My wife's a Detroit Lions fan. And we was at the thing the other day. We was at an event the other day. Shout out to Bordy. We was at an event, and a Detroit Lion fan came up, and he was talking about the Lions. And you know what he could say? That I had to be quiet too? And we got to the NFC Championship, baby. Hey, we just net one step. And he wasn't even dissing the Cowboys, but he was saying we got one step and we in the Super Bowl. That's a goal now. We got to get to an NFC Championship in 30 years, man. So listen, and again, this. I just want to take this opportunity to break this down and explain to you why I think I'm a real Cowboy. Why I know I'm a real Cowboy fan. But because I got a standard and want my team to win, don't make me a bad guy. It don't make me no less of a fan than you. It don't make me no less of a fan than any other fan because I just want, you can't just keep giving me BS for 30 years and I'm supposed to sign up for 30 more. No, at a minimum, I'm going to call it out. Because what I'm saying, and I wish people understood, one last thing before I get out of here. What I wish people understood the most is when I'm talking, I'm talking in ways that we could actually, things that I think could actually help, or because you got to understand, we can change players, we can change coaches. Jerry Jones ain't going nowhere. So when I suggest certain coaches, it's because we don't have the same problem as a lot of other teams. Got to find a good coach that can run the team and do the thing. No, we got to find a coach first that can circumvent Jerry, that can get Jerry enough pats on the back and on the butt to move on, so the team can be better. Someone that we don't have the typical problem. Our owner / GM / emperor is the problem. So we have to circumvent that. That's all I'm saying, man. I feel like people don't understand me sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I'm the problem. But anyway, with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. See you next time, man. You guys be great.